MrBeast is suing MrBeast Burger. Well, actually, MrBeast is suing the company responsible for MrBeast Burger as fans report, quote, revolting food quality. Now, this is a really interesting article posted by Dexerto. Does anyone know how to pronounce that? Dexerto? Dexerto? I don't know. All I know is if it's on this website, it's probably true. Am I right, boys? And you know, the other day I was actually wondering what happened to MrBeast Burger. And by that, I mean, it still exists. You can still order it. But a friend of mine told me that he was showing somebody my MrBeast Burger review over on my main channel, which I thought, hey, that's probably not true because it only has 3,000 views. But regardless, that got me to thinking like, hey, whatever happened to MrBeast Burger? I used to see MrBeast posting about it all the time over on Instagram or Twitter, and lately he just hasn't been promoting it. And they did like the Dream Burger, right? That's what I reviewed here, and that was a big deal. And I thought, well, that's weird that they haven't had like more campaigns. I thought that probably was pretty successful, right? And then I thought, well, it's probably because he just released Feastables and he wants to make sure that the chocolate company actually succeeds and performs well. And so he doesn't want to take the spotlight away from it because MrBeast Burger's probably doing fine on autopilot. That was my thought process. But as it turns out, there might be some trouble in paradise because this is apparently breaking news as of like 3 hours ago. Okay, so let's jump in and take a look and see what's going on with MrBeast Burger. Now, MrBeast is suing the company responsible for managing his branded fast food chain after fans report revolting food quality being served in November of 2020. Remember, peak of the pandemic here. James Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, partnered with Virtual Dining Concepts, a company that specializes in ghost kitchens, to open a chain of MrBeast branded fast food virtual restaurants. However, over the several years since MrBeast Burger's existence, the burger chain has received a sea of complaints from fans as customers received subpar quality food, which was at times still raw. Now, I hate when articles say this at some times, right? Like, is it one time where one person tweeted it out like a raw burger and it got 7 likes? Like, I hate when they say that at times because they're not specifying like, oh, 19% of orders had, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like this wording here, but that's typical journalism for you. Okay, and just to be clear, I liked MrBeast Burger. I've had MrBeast Burger maybe 3 or 4 times in my life, and the majority of the reasons why I didn't eat it more than that, I know it probably looks like I'm not enjoying it here, but I promise you I had a blast. Okay, and the primary reason that I didn't order it more is because I moved and they don't deliver to my new address, and also it's like 1 billion calories, and if I eat like 1 too many french fries in a day, I gain 9 pounds. So there's basically no room in my life for MrBeast Burger. But besides that, I argue that this is, at least from my experience, or maybe the location that I ordered from, this is one of the best fast food burger chains that I've ever had, right? I actually think it's probably on par with In-N-Out Burger, and that's gonna piss a lot of you off, and I'm happy about that, but it's just the truth. It was really good. I liked it a lot, and by the way, I love In-N-Out, so listen, I'm with you, brother. Okay, but apparently that wasn't always the case. Okay, due to the complaints, MrBeast is now suing Virtual Dining Concepts for their quality control problems, as first reported by Bloomberg. Okay, so this wasn't breaking on Dexerto, so maybe there's a little bit more credibility to it, although Bloomberg, I don't know. Anyway, customers have referred to the burgers as being disgusting, revolting, and inedible. I had the opposite experience. I thought it was so good, bro. The lawsuit says of the negative reviews that MrBeast Burger has received, there are thousands of negative reviews, articles, and comments from people who are deeply disappointed by the fact that MrBeast would put his name on this product. Because the entire business is based on the tremendous global value of the MrBeast brand, it is MrBeast himself and not Virtual Dining Concepts who has borne the brunt of the justified attacks and criticisms. And I think this is a completely fair lawsuit and a very fair argument to make, because I knew, even myself, I knew that this was a virtual ghost kitchen, right? I knew that there were not, or at least to my knowledge, at least not in New York City, there's no physical locations. You can't just go to a MrBeast Burger. Okay, so I knew that it was a virtual experience, and I knew, of course, MrBeast himself is not managing operations. Okay, he's got a million other things on his plate. He's busy, you know, shooting trains into space or whatever his latest video was. I have no idea, but clearly MrBeast is not behind the daily operations of MrBeast Burger, but everybody knows that when you get a bad experience with a brand, the first thing you do is go to Twitter. That's what I do. Okay, whenever I have a bad experience with Panera Bread or with Taco Bell, they forget to put the dang sauce in the bag, brother, which happens 50% of the time where I live, which is infuriating. Don't even get me started. My blood pressure is rising already. But I'm sure you have this same experience. You take to social media, and who do you tag? You tag MrBeast and you tag MrBeast Burger. There's no, even me knowing that it was a ghost kitchen, I didn't know the name of it, right? Virtual dining concepts, and they might not even have a social media presence. They might not have a way to even be contacted or receive that feedback in a way that customers feel is actually being seen. You know, you might be able to go to their website and submit a ticket or start a support chat or something like that, but in reality, like, it doesn't feel like they're probably listening. So it makes sense that people would attack MrBeast, and surely that's not good for his brand. And of course that could translate to a decrease not only in MrBeast burger sales, but a decrease in Feastable sales and a decrease in MrBeast merch or viewership. People might think, oh, MrBeast is just a scummy salesman who's selling garbage burgers just to make a quick buck. Okay, and I think MrBeast has gone on record and saying he doesn't really make anything from MrBeast Burger, but oh, actually it says it right here. Included is the point MrBeast allegedly has not received payments as of yet. To be clear, while this business has made millions of dollars, MrBeast has not received a dime, the lawsuit claims. The lawsuit includes hundreds of exhibits of reviews and evidence from videos by H3H3 and Eddie Burback to average fans documenting the subpar food quality across social media and dozens of news reports on the issue. And look, here's one of those examples where somebody says, I would like a formal apology, Beast Burger was not good and I am now sad. It only got 71 likes, right? Like, MrBeast did not have to respond to this, let's just be clear, but he did. So shout out to MrBeast. That's crazy. And he says, yeah, it's impossible to guarantee the quality of orders with virtual restaurants. Hurts my soul to see orders messed up. Sadly, I can't get out of my deal with Beast Burger, hence why I'm never giving up control of Feastable, so I can always do what's best for my fans. Harsh lesson to learn, and that's true. And listen, I do feel bad for Jimmy here, I do, because I mean, his name is in the name of the burger place, bro. That's crazy. But the reality is that MrBeast is the reason people even tried it to begin with. I made a whole video about it, right? So if MrBeast just comes out and says like, hey, don't buy Beast Burger, I mean, he's not even getting paid for it, right? So it doesn't even matter, you know. Then the truth is that Beast Burger is going to go down, and honestly, this virtual dining concepts, they're probably screwed. If I'm being honest with you, they're probably going to get it's probably GG. Okay, I mean, MrBeast is literally like the face of YouTube, the biggest video platform on the planet right now. You don't want to be on the other side of a MrBeast lawsuit. Okay, next thing you know, the next MrBeast video is, I spent $100 million to put this company in jail or something like that, right? And then it's gonna go viral, and then he'll finally get paid for Beast Burger. Maybe it's off of ad revenue, but it's still gonna happen. And then here's a link to a PDF document that has a bunch of links to reviews on YouTube of basically trashing Beast Burger. Okay, the deceptive world of ghost kitchens. This says MrBeast Burger caught serving raw meat. This one says, we ordered MrBeast Burger and it was a disaster. This looks like it's H3H3. That's really unfortunate. Trying the worst restaurant in Los Angeles. That's not good. MrBeast Burger is shown right there in the thumbnail. MrBeast Burger is gross. Not a good look. MrBeast Burger is disgusting. Honestly, it looks like you got the chicken sandwich. That probably wasn't the play, brother. I mean, it's Beast Burger. Be a real man. Let's get a real burger, okay? But yeah, we could go on and on and on. And this, oh, bro, MrBeast is being canceled over burgers. This is actually crazy. Oh, that was just YouTube. Now we're going to Reddit, okay? Oh, bro, that's actually bad. Okay, that's actually bad. That's literally a raw, like, that's a raw patty, bro. What is this? That almost feels fake. That's so bad. Like, that is so bad. I literally feel like that is not real, but oh my god, if it is, that's insane. I hope that they documented this thoroughly. This is gross. This is really bad, bro. Oh my god. Oh, it's for his son's birthday, man. I can imagine little Johnny says, daddy, I just want MrBeast Burger for me and my friends for my birthday, and then they spend $900 on an Uber Eats order, because that's how it costs so much money to you know, DoorDash things these days, okay? And they get raw meat and probably some sort of foodborne illness. That is really disgusting. Stomach issues. Oh, this is not good. Holy, we're not even halfway through the document, bro. Oh my God, bro, you're going to jail. Yo, you are going to jail. Virtual dining concepts. You are, bro, it's a wrap. That's crazy. Okay, so it's not just a handful of angry tweets. Like, this is someone is going to jail, brother. Now, I think it's reasonable for him to be suing the company responsible for managing MrBeast Burger. I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section below, but on top of that, like, it's also kind of his responsibility to like do his due diligence and make sure that he's hiring a company that's actually going to be able to fulfill the massive amount of orders that MrBeast brought to their platform, right? Like, let's be real, they probably didn't expect the amount of orders that they were going to get, which is kind of crazy because MrBeast is like the biggest thing on YouTube, right? So it probably should have been obvious to you guys that this was going to happen. So at the end of the day, you know, is MrBeast responsible for this? I mean, in some way, I mean, kind of, yeah, a little bit. But to be honest, how could he know, right? He obviously learned his lesson with Feastables. Maybe that's the reason that he even launched Feastables, so that way he could actually have a side project that actually makes money instead of something like this. But it's a shame, man. The whole thing is a shame. It sucks that MrBeast is, you know, kind of getting dragged for something that, you know, yes, he's responsible for making sure the company he hires does the right job, but it's possible that, you know, again, this was in November of 2020, so it's possible that like they did all their meetings for MrBeast Burger virtually, most likely, right? They probably didn't meet in person, so there's a good chance that things got lost in translation. He took their word for it or whatever. Again, he already said it's a hard lesson to learn, so it is what it is. I wonder how long their contract was for. Was it for, it obviously is for longer than 3 years, right? Or maybe this November is 3 years, maybe that's it. Maybe it's 5 years, maybe it's 10 years. I have no idea. Hopefully he can get out of the contract and maybe get this in the hands of somebody who can manage it properly, because to be honest with you, I liked MrBeast Burger. I thought it was delicious, but again, this was in 2021, April of 2021. I have not had it in 2022 or 2023, so maybe since then is when it went downhill. I have no idea, but guys, I would love to hear your thoughts in the description below. And also, this is a really different type of video that I never make, so if you want more updates like this on topics that I find interesting, please let me know and drop a thumbs up on the video. It helps out the channel a ton. It helps get this video out into the YouTube algorithm so other people might find it and enjoy it as well. And while you're down there, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to be notified the next time I upload a video. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Omniarch. I will talk to you guys again soon. Peace.